Hi. Recently, I have used my drone to check my roof because there was a squirrel making noise and it was bothering my kids. They couldn't sleep because it was scratching. So I flew my drone up on the roof to check it out. Then I realized, hey, drone is quite useful. There's a lot of application, not just for flying for fun, for recreation, but it actually have a use for it. So let's talk about it right now. All right, so yes, I had a chance to fly my drone above my house to check the roof because there was a squirrel that kept making noise in the morning, and it bothers my kid because they couldn't sleep. So I flew my drone up and check it out. Now during that day when I did it, it was a bit windy and there was a extreme weather change, and it actually caused my drone to drift off to my neighbor's house. Thank goodness I was able to retrieve it and everything was fine. But the point is, the drone was now used for a very practical application. So you're talking about, I can't go up the roof, climb up, or use ladder, right? Quite unsafe. Um, Now, using the drone, I'm able to just check it out. In fact, one of my neighbor asked me if I can use the drone to check his roof because he and his wife was thinking maybe there's some shingles or tile that was fallen from his roof. So I said, sure, no problem, I'll do it. So I went to his house, flew the drone up, took a picture and videos, and check out what's going on in his roof. Thank goodness there was nothing, so they don't have to pay someone, or my neighbor didn't have to go up the roof. It's quite dangerous, and be able to just do a quick survey, and found out there's nothing wrong with the roof, and so that's saved them money and time. So that is definitely a practical use for drones, checking out your roof, checking out your house, where you cannot reach, right? Especially in a very dangerous, like say, height, and you can't really go up there without using a long ladder. So I was thinking, what about other application that you can use the drone for? Well, I was thinking about it, and I realized that you can use the drone also to do land survey. For example, let's say you have a piece of property, or you have a property that is like nearby, and you want to make sure you want to purchase it. For example, you want to make sure that it has all the features you want. Sometimes you just want to just check out the land formation, right? What type of trees, what type of shrubs, what type of crops, what type of soil. So if you have a drone that could fly over it and check it all out, like was it near, right? Near a river, near some kind of body of water? Is it a hill there? Is there a cave there? A drone can do all those. It can just fly over, take a picture, take a video, and get really close to the area. And so that is very, very useful. It's very quick, and you get all the image you want, and you can use that image or video to study at home using your computer. Just go through the videos and images. So very, very useful. I was thinking, like, if you're an archaeologist or historian, you could even fly a drone over historical sites where there are things that you need to check out, maybe revisit, right, to see you didn't miss anything. For example, if it's like an ancient cave or ancient ruins, just fly a drone over there and just do a quick survey, or even like maybe several hours just flying through. Take a slow shot of everything, making sure you cover everything from start to finish. So also very useful. Lastly, you can also use a drone. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this one because it it's not guaranteed or work, but you can use the drone for search and rescue, right? So in other words, fly a drone over an area where you think someone is lost or animals that is lost, and then just scan over the area. Doesn't mean that the drone can pick up everything, but at least there's another third eye, right? So you can use that to view an area where you did not or have not seen before, or you have not could not reach in that area. So very, very useful um, application when it comes to drones. So I would recommend, you know, having drones. I think every family should have a micro drones at least, you know, like the Neo 2 or DJI Mini, where it doesn't require any pilot license to fly it, right? And it's quite safe, especially the Neo or Neo 2. It's a very small drone. The only issue, like I said, which I had with my Mavic Air that I use to check out my roof, this one here, right? The issue with small drones or micro drones is that they tend to fly away when there's strong wind. You can only fly during good weather system, so not always a good drone for flying in a severe weather system. I mean, most drones you shouldn't be flying when it's very windy, right? Now, there is exception. You know, you have bigger drones like, to say, the Mavic 3 or Mavic 4. Those are bigger drones and they can handle tougher winds, right? So yeah, if you have those drones, that'd be great. But generally, I wouldn't recommend it. They're very expensive. Just get one of those mini drone, fly during a normal weather, and then do what you need to do, right? Like land survey, check the roof, search and rescue, those kinds of things. I think it's worth it. So I think drones can be part of the tools other than your cameras, other than your cars, your computers. I think drone is part of essential tools to have. All right, so don't forget to subscribe and give me a little heart of appreciation. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.